Let's get right into this new world order and this week's upending of foreign policy with today's terrific panel.
Well, Fareed, for those of us who believe that this change in Mexican attitude and American attitude also from, let's say, the late 80s onward was a positive thing, what has happened the last few days is really terrifying, because where this could lead us is to a revival or a rebirth of this anti-American sentiment in Mexico, which was not unjustified. It was not something that came from nothing. It came from real historical facts. But now with what Trump has been doing, I'm afraid that this sentiment will overtake any government, whether it's President Peña Nieto's government today or the next one of 2018. It's very difficult to continue to be friends with the United States when the President of the United States pretty much humiliates you in public on Twitter.
Do you think Mexico will retaliate? After all, Mexico is, most people probably don't realize this, Mexico is, I think, the second largest market for American exports.
Well, Mexico has a lot of negotiating chips in this matter, Fareed, but it also has measures that we could take in other areas. For example, the drugs that come through Mexico from South America or the drugs that are produced here in Mexico all go to the United States. This is not our problem. We have been cooperating with the United States for many years on these issues because they've asked us to and because we have a friendly, trustful relationship. If that relationship disappears, the reasons for cooperation also disappear.
Anne Applebaum, let me ask you about, we have to do a kind of tour d'horizon here. But Theresa May and Donald Trump, are they ideological soulmates? Theresa May says she wants a global Britain. Trump, of course, attacks globalism every chance he gets.
I think in your exchange with Conrad Black, you've just hinted at one of the really profound problems we have here, which is that Theresa May's idea of global Britain, which is something she's come to over a number of months, looking for a new role for Britain outside of the European Union, clashes fundamentally with everything that Trump has said since he's taken office. In his speech, he was pretty clear, in his speech at the inauguration, he was pretty clear about his protectionism. He said, hire American and buy American. You know, that doesn't sound like somebody who's in favor of free trade of any kind, whether it's free trade or fair trade or anything involving foreign countries. She has come to the United States with a message that she would like to, nevertheless sell, which is that Britain and the U.S. should nevertheless go ahead and promote free trade and promote an idea of a rules-based global order. And Trump has said pretty clearly that he doesn't believe in any of that anymore, and that he's willing to throw much of it overboard. And for Theresa May, as for the rest of Europe, this is a fundamental stumbling block. That's how that system of rules-based international world order, that's made them prosperous, that's made them safe, and they would like to continue it. And this seems to be in direct conflict with what Trump says he wants.